Hi everyone, welcome to my little movie. This will be an introduction to MovieMaker, video editing software that's free with Windows. The other thing we'll do is we'll talk about audience expectations as determined by the music you choose to add to your video. So today we're going to see how to add video, audio, and images. These could be files that you've created yourself or downloaded from the web. We'll switch between storyboard and the timeline view. We'll learn how to split a video clip. We'll learn how to time your audio clip to your video clip. We'll add some video transitions. We'll add titles and credits. And then we'll save the movie file. One thing to note as I move over to MovieMaker is that MovieMaker likes WAV files. If you have video clips that are in another format, download a free converter and switch them over. So when we open MovieMaker, this is what we see. The first thing we have to do is make a new project, which was already there. We're going to import our video and pictures and audio. So I downloaded some free audio clips. I'm going to import my leopard video. When you're making your own movie, have your clips and audio and video organized in one folder and plan out what you want to do in advance. If you're just learning software or doing a demonstration like this, feel free just to play around with whatever you happen to have on your computer. I'm going to import a picture. I'm going to import a picture of my dog Gizmo sailing around the swimming pool for this demonstration. This is a nonsensical video, but it'll do to show you a few tricks. I'll import a couple audio clips that I've listened to before, so I know the effect they're going to have. I just want to import one more. We'll do this one. So I have my files I want to work with. Down here I have storyboard view and timeline view. Timeline is great just for dropping your images in. So here is my leopard. Over here is a preview of my movie. I'll make it a bit bigger for you and I'll play it. It's a leopard walking through the field. In a few seconds, the leopard lies down. So that's around 5 seconds. Grooms himself a bit and enjoys the day. Take a look at this button here. This is the split button, and it splits the clip into 2 frames. Not 2 frames, pardon me, 2 clips. So I'll press play, and I remember that it's around the 5-second mark. So around 5 seconds I'm going to click split. If we look back here down into our timeline, we now see 2 video clips of my leopard. I'm going to add Gizmo the sailor dog down here, and I'm going to rearrange them. Move Gizmo over there. There we go. So now when I play my video, whoops, I'm playing the second clip. I'll click back here to start with the first one. There's my leopard walking through the field. Just before he lies down, I switch to Gizmo. And in a few seconds, I'll switch back to my leopard. So now let's take a look at the timeline. The difference between Movie Editor and some of the more sophisticated editing software packages like Adobe Premiere are that you would have more video channels, more transition, more audio channels, and here we have a channel for your title. But this is sufficient for producing some very nice movies. My video clip here, I'm going to zoom in a bit to show that my first leopard clip lasts to approximately 6 seconds. Gizmo the sailor dog lasts for 5 seconds. By dragging this, I can change the duration. 5 seconds is a default for images, and then my second leopard clip is down here. So let's add some sound effects. So I'm going to add, how about it, down here, whoops, into my, I'm going to put in my audio, music. So when I play now, jazzy music. Now my audio clip is quite long. It's quite a lengthy song. So I want to shorten it. Very simple. We're just going to drag it to the length we want. But because it's so long, I'd have to scroll all the way So a little trick, make it zoom in. Make everything really teeny tiny. So now we're at the 32 minutes, and I'm just going to drag my music clip shorter. I'll zoom out a bit more. Drag it in, zoom out. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I should be zooming in. Sorry about that. Zooming in and dragging it so it's the same length as my leopard clip. So now when I play, whoops, start back at the beginning. The music stops when that clip stops. But that was kind of jazzy music. Imagine what that clip would be like if I added a different song, and I will add this music. Again, I better shorten it to the proper time. Oops. Come out a bit. Drag. A bit more. Drag. And so I have my second song with Gizmo, the ferocious creature Gizmo, in his blow-up boat. And no dogs were injured in the production of this video. So now we have our jazzy leopard and our scary Gizmo. Notice the difference in the effect if I were to switch that music around. So I'll put the more ominous music with my leopard. Oops. Start at the beginning again. Didn't time it very well. But you can see the different effect the music has when you're looking at your leopard clip. If I want to improve the timing, I'll just zoom in a bit and I can see quite clearly my audio isn't timed right. I want to go back and keep my jazzy clip with the leopard because I like the fact that it doesn't really fit. I'll put this clip with Gizmo, and then I'll add my last clip for my leopard lying down. And your brain should be saying, this music doesn't really go with what I'm seeing. And think about the effect if you were watching a horror movie without any music. It would probably look really silly. But when you're watching a horror movie with something jazzy, that would seem silly too. It wouldn't be scary at all. Let's take one last look at my movie. A jazzy little leopard. Gizmo. Ominous sailor dog. Last thing for my movie, second last thing I should say, let's add some video transitions. Here we have little images that give us an idea of what my video transitions are going to be like. Let's take my stars and I drag them down into the transition portion, the transition track. And now whenever we move over to Gizmo, there we go, easy peasy. I don't like a lot of these transitions. I think if you'd be better off doing something that's a fade, fade in, fade out. I think these are a little bit cheesy. Even a dissolve is better, but then again, it's your choice. Finally, let's add our titles and our credits by clicking on Make Titles or Credits. And let's add a title at the beginning of the movie. I'm going to call this Introduction to MovieMaker by Brenda. Done. Add to the title. We can change the animation, we can change the text font and color here. I'm not going to show you that now. And then let's add credits. So we will add credits at the end. Demonstration. I'm just going to go down here. Demonstration by Brenda. Audio taken from YouTube youtube.com/audio library. Again, I don't like how that works. I should have done a better job of that, but we'll add it to my movie. So here's my final version, starting at the beginning. Whoops, I didn't adjust my audio. So let me zoom in a bit and adjust my audio to match my clips. I'm going to go in even further to make sure the timing is perfect. I'll extend my jazzy selection over here. My ominous music start here. And some more jazzy fun music to roll through the rest of my credits. Let's watch my final movie. Now let's save it as a movie file. Right now it's still a project within MovieMaker. Very simple. File, save movie file. It saves it. I'm going to save it to my computer. I'm going to call it MovieMaker demonstration. Next I'll save it in my videos. I'm going to choose the best quality for playback. And we're going to save it. It takes a few seconds to save, depending on the length of your movie. It saves it as an SWF file, which you can play on almost any playback software. Hope you enjoyed the video. Go forth and play around with MovieMaker and have fun.